Hey everybody, good morning to you. This is Monday morning, just after 7:30 a.m. Can't do much about it being Monday. Would if I could, but I can't. But I can tell you what the weather looks like for today and give you a pretty good idea for the week. Couple of uncertain factors overall. I mean, the heat is just going to continue definitely today, possibly even be extended in terms of the heat advisory into tomorrow. Not so sure about that. Warm all week though, possibly some low end rain chances picking up toward the weekend. But like I say, low end. Here we are Monday morning looking just south of Harrisonville. We're actually looking northbound at just south of Missouri 2 highway here. Blue skies, sunshine, again, the way of things today. We can get a clue at the forecast with the surface chart. Always start there. A little cold front working in from the northwest this afternoon. Actually right in the middle of the daytime today. Right in the middle of the heating, actually. So does it affect us? Well, it depends where you are. So I do see some showers and thunderstorms cropping up along, north central Kansas. This is about 7 p.m. So anywhere between 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 p.m. These are going to stay arcing there from the southwest off to the northeast. I think by and large, thunderstorms stay north of I-70, but that's kind of the way of things. If you are headed off that way, these will be robust storms. They're going to pick up on that afternoon instability, which is going to be strong today. So potential for some hail, some damaging wind gusts, but they're also going to be efficient rainmakers as well. And this trend continues over into tomorrow, Tuesday, late morning to early afternoon. Again, things staying pretty well north of I-70. You can see it here with me. But these will put down some significant rainfall. So I think it just depends where you are around the forecast area. Here's the QPF for today. It is going to follow that arc that I just showed you. And so it really drops off fast south of about mid-Cass County or so that just, aren't going to pick up anything. So like I say, just depends exactly where you are. Here is what is a little bit more certain for all of us, though. Temperatures today, these are feels like temperatures. I see 101 right there in Harrisonville. Again, anywhere from 95 to 101 around the region for one more day today. Things do get just a tad cooler tomorrow, and it's a little bit breezy again today. It was downright windy most of the weekend. I think things are going to be a little bit less so today. This is wind gusts here that I see only reaching, mid 20s there. So just a little bit less of that today, but it still is breezy at least. Looking through the week, here is what is controlling the forecast right now and is going to be a significant player throughout the week. Look at the high pressure down over here on the bottom right of your screen, and look at the ridge stretching over Kansas and Missouri. That's what's bringing us, that's what's bringing this heat for sure. And that's just going to kind of bounce back and forth, kind of, to the right and the left on your screen, east and west. And what that does is really going to set up the forecast for the rest of the week. So as long as that high pressure hangs out there, the winds are going to continue to advect in from the south, advecting warm, moist air, adding to the heat and the humidity that we have. But depending on where that exactly falls, may bring us some scattered rain showers throughout the end of the week. So if I switch over to surface conditions here, we're just going to have to kind of keep an eye on that, see how that high pressure is staving off troughing up to the north and the west of our forecast area, right? So right now, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, at multiple points all throughout those days, do I see some low end probabilities of precipitation. I think the highest would be something around 30% for right now. So possibly some pop-ups, not seeing anything too major, not seeing big widespread rainfall, but I'm looking at Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, pop-up showers in this environment. Absolutely not out of the question. Temperature trend, like I said, 93. These are Harrisonville numbers. 93 just seems to be the going rate. Pay attention. What's making this difficult is those overnight lows. I don't see us dropping down below 70 until next week, possibly when daytime even temps get to fall back out of the 90s. So that is what we have. Like I say, I think it's dry. I think it's breezy, probably for the majority of the week. However, we're going to keep an eye out for some pop-up showers, possibly some pop-up thunderstorms Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, but not looking for widespread rainfall. So once again, another warm one. Happy Monday to you. I'll catch you later. See ya.